channel. My name is Tiffany. If you are new here, I know we've gotten quite a few subscribers over the past month. If this is your first video of mine, I upload Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss out on any of the action. So in this video, I'm going to talk about sleep training. I mentioned a couple videos ago that Landon's pediatrician suggested going ahead and trying the cry it out method with him. So this is going to be kind of an update on how that is going, and it has proven to be way more difficult than it was with Cade. And in the process, we are now having to re-sleep train Cade. So let's go ahead and get started. So originally, Landon was in our room. He slept in bed with us for the first few months, and then I did set up the crib in our bedroom whenever we were going to try the cry it out method with him. And it is always best that they don't see you when they're going to sleep, because like my experience with Daniel is that if he sees you, then he's just going to want you and he's just going to cry even longer. So what we would do is we would put him down about an hour before we came to bed, and we would let him cry it out and get himself to sleep before we came back into the room to go to sleep. We did this because we have a 3-bedroom house. Daniel had a room, Cade had a room, and we have a bedroom. So we just figured that it was easiest that he just stayed in here with us. That way the older boys still got to keep their own bedrooms, because whenever we did the sleep training with Caden, it is super difficult to get him to nap or anything outside of his bedroom. He has to be in his bedroom with the lights off, no sound, no anything. It has to be completely quiet and completely dark, and he will go to sleep like that. Whenever I was having Landon, he stayed at my grandparents' house with my mom, and he didn't sleep very much at all. My mom said that it was very difficult. And I don't think that it's because of the sleep training and that's how we trained him to sleep, so he just doesn't sleep anywhere else. I think that it is more so because of whatever else is going on with him. He's just different. He likes his routine. He doesn't like when things get changed up on him. I was trying to make it to where I didn't have to change anything for him. But when we did the sleep training with Landon in here, he would wake up in the middle of the night and he would just scream and scream and scream, and my husband has to get up early for work, and so that really just didn't work out for us. Also, he would scream so much that he ended up losing his voice for a few days. And just to make sure that it wasn't like a sickness, I went ahead and let him sleep with us for a few nights until I could get him in with the pediatrician. And she looked at him and he was just fine, and she suggested going ahead and trying it again, but moving him into his own bedroom. With us doing that, I had to move Cade into Daniel's room, and I put Landon in his own room, and that was fine. He cried less in there, he went to bed faster, and then he woke up in the middle of the night, or actually he woke up at about 4 o'clock in the morning the first time. Then he cried himself back to sleep, and then the second night, which was last night, he slept all the way through until 8 o'clock in the morning. So that worked out great. He is doing awesome with that. But here's the catch. The first night of us doing this, we had Daniel and Cade in the same bedroom. After 2 hours, they were still fighting with each other. Cade wouldn't stay in his bed. Daniel has to sleep with a laptop or something going. He slept with me until he was about 3 years old, and I can't sleep without a TV. So I think that that just became his normal, and so now it's hard for him to sleep without a TV. I don't really have a problem with that because, like I said, I can't sleep without something playing. I know that his pediatrician doesn't agree with it. I know that there's lots of other people that don't agree with it, but I sleep best with the background noise, and I think that he does too, so it doesn't bother me. But like I've said, Cade has to sleep with complete silence, completely dark, and so they just wouldn't sleep together. So in order to let Daniel go ahead and sleep, I brought Cade into our bedroom. I had to put a baby gate up so he wouldn't escape out of our bedroom and go wake up his brother. And like I said, I have to sleep with a TV on. And so he was awake for probably another hour or two in our bedroom before he finally went to sleep. In order to get Cade comfortable in the new bedroom, Daniel slept with us last night, and Cade did sleep okay in that bedroom by himself, but he doesn't sleep in his bed. The past month or two, since everything got really hectic with whatever's going on with him, he has been sleeping with the door open, and I have to put the baby gate up to keep him in there, and then he sleeps up against the baby gate on the floor. So I'm hoping that after a few nights he gets really comfortable in there, and then I can put Cade to bed an hour before Daniel needs to go to bed, and then I'll move Daniel in there, and then they'll just sleep together. And if not, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe once Landon is better at sleeping through the night, I can put Daniel with Landon if Daniel and Cade doesn't work out. I don't know. That's all still up in the air. It's kind of a huge mess right now because we wanted everybody out of our bed because me and my husband need time together, you know? It's just not gonna happen right now. And it's just one of those things that we are just trying to keep in our mind, because I can't remember the last time I slept with Daniel before last night. And so, like, whenever he was asleep in my bed and me and Kagan came to bed, I was like, oh, I can't, like, it's been at least 2 years since I slept with Daniel last. And so it was really sweet that I got to cuddle him while he was sleeping, but I don't want it to become a habit. So we're just trying to think of it as eventually he's going to be grown and we're not going to have kids in the house, and it's going to be sad, and we are going to wish that we had it back and that we got to sleep with him a little bit more. We're trying to think of it like that, but at the same time, I like having my space in bed. Like, me and my husband will cuddle for a little bit, and then he has to roll over whenever he goes to sleep and face the other way because he snores so loud. And then I have, like, my whole side of the bed to just stretch out, and I have my own space. I want my bed back, and I'm hoping that eventually I get it back. I'm hoping that Landon continues doing well. I hope that Cade becomes more okay with the new bedroom and Daniel can just go back in there. That's just a real quick sleep training update. It's kind of a huge mess right now, but I know it will get better eventually. So go ahead and like this video if you did. Comment any questions that you have for us down below. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And we will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.